Hi and welcome to Another Gamers. The game today we're going to be playing is Dungeons of Dredmor, Conquest of the Wizardlands. Okay, let's get started then. Now, what I'm going to be doing is continuing the LP rather than looking at a skill set today. But we will get a chance to actually look at some of the skill sets from Conquest of the Wizardlands in the meantime. Because I've got most of them. I was missing off the tourist, but I've already covered that one anyway. So, just give this a moment and chance to load, and we'll get straight on in the game. Now, we hadn't actually got very far. I was 2 episodes in, so it's been playing for about half an hour or so, maybe 40 minutes. But you see, I've got a lot of powers available already, and our skill set, as you can see, we've got up to half-decent level. I mean, it's still a lot better. Maxed out the banker. And we're looking at increasing one of the other ones. Now, I do know the paranormal investigator is quite an interesting one. Quite useful if we got really going against the anti-magic. But this one with here, we can reset all our cooldowns. Could be quite useful. However, it all kind of depends. So we've also got some of these like battle geology. Now that could be very useful to get up just in general, because I find that's a quite useful power. Now I can't actually dump off some of these, but hopefully they're not going to take too much. Our mana is going fine. We've got skill sets going. Now some of the bits is we need to remember, for instance, how good are we? Now, we did manage to lose a bit with the cookbooks because we've got fiscal hedge going on. That's the damage mitigation, yes. That's kind of keeping us alive in many instances, because we've got just not really enough defenses right now, because our character, yeah, we've only got three armor absorption, which is really not that good. We could be doing with a whole lot better. Now, what could we do? Bail out? No. Confiscate evidence? There must be a rational explanation. Now, what we'll do is slap on that. Only one toxic, so that's not too bad at the moment. What we got also, I think we've got the power that allows us to grab items at a distance. This whole Samadhi, with our damage mitigation, we can cover most of that. So actually what we probably want to do is open up the other one. Ooh, ouch. Oh, that's just great, I missed that. Let's make sure that we get the one that allows us to get out of there fine. We'll come back to that later. Can't see. There's the object. So if we confiscate that, get ourselves a free item, then we can come over here, and then we can just kill these guys at our pleasure. Not causing that much damage. Dump toxic assets. That's kind of one of our useful powers. So, insurance. So we slapped insurance fraud on him. And we'll slowly kill him. Then we get a decent payout. So, of course, all of these scale up as you go along in levels. I'll keep doing that. Right, so now we can open this up and collect all the goodies that we need to, if there are any. No, nothing in here. We've got everything from the other area. Mystical graffiti. It could be useful to get up a bit closer to that and actually find out. Right, there we go. So that's one of the next areas that we can explore, and it's probably worth doing it now. So I'll just quickly jot this down. And then we'll go straight over and visit that place. So let's see if I have managed to spell it correctly. Yes. Okay, this may have been a bit of a mistake. Right. First thing we'll do is eat some food. Second thing is we're going to slap this fire wand in. And that totally and utterly missed. Nice. Okay. Right, rock wand. We're going to block off over here. Okay. Right, I see what's going on. We're going to die horribly. How many turns have we got? We've got 3 turns to save ourselves. Okay, I don't think this is entirely possible. I got no form of teleportation. High interest loan. Let's just check out my skills. Bailout, no. Fiscal hedge, hire contractor, insurance fraud, dump dogs. Hire contractor. Hire one of Dredmor's minions a contractor. Right, I think we are going to hire. Where's the hire contractor? Hire contractor, we're going to hire you. And no, that's it. Game over. Well, there we go. Right, let's try this again. We're going to go rogue, no time to grind, but we're not going to add the extra levels in because you know what? I still haven't ever completed this darn game. So, we'll get the tourist this time, we'll take in all the new powers, and we'll get battle geology. So there we go, we've got all the new powers and battle geology. But there's no blood magic or anything like that, so we're just going to have to work with these and see how synergistic they are. Okay. Have to remember that don't go into some of those areas at low level. This is not good for our health. So this time we're going to take it probably a little bit more easily. We're just going to bump up our power at the moment, get ourselves some free items, and just see what we can kill. Now, high interest loans. Get ourselves some quick early money. Try and make as much use of that as possible. And just watch our health. Right, quick, instant level up. Now, we're going to try and take this a bit more sensibly. So, let's see, what's useful? What's useful? Battle geology, it does give us piercing. Yeah, that gives us some basic resistances, which we are going to need because we are not going to be that heavy a damage output. So we kind of got to keep our resistances up. So crushing and piercing damage, that's going to cover quite a few. It's not going to cover slashing damage, however. But kind of hoping that we'll find some armor resistance stuff to help boost that up. And yes, we're just walking through some of these traps, completely not noticing them. And then we can take about one more hit. Oh, come on, just die. Right. And actually in this game I have, well, past few games I've not really been able to use the loot fisk stuff. I have found some of the... Oh, now we've got to be really, really, really careful around here because I know there's a load of traps. Oh, come on, I know there's more traps than that. There we go. Usually some traps around here as well. There's one. Is that it? It looks like we've got most of the traps there. I'll just double check our equipment. I'll take the hammer instead. Ooh, health regeneration. We'll take actually the slight damage reduction, but we'll go for an increase in health regeneration. Got no better armor, so let's go with that. And we can pray to the god, the loot fist god, and get ourselves absolutely nothing, because I think you need like about 500 before you get 100% chance of getting an item with the most bonuses. So kind of gonna be holding off that for a while. Yeah, we really do need some better armor. And that doesn't provide better armor, but at least is, as you know, we are going to go with screw the health regeneration. If we just take less damage, we won't get damaged as often. Oh, some healing potion. We've got some more food, which we kind of desperately need at the moment. Magic's not a problem, really. This is going to be a fairly low magic character. Long run, I don't hold that much hope for us, because it's odd choice of items and skills. So, and we could try and wait for some picklocks, but quite frankly, if we just keep waiting and waiting and waiting, I'm not going to try and might not get anything right now. We kind of need as much power as we can get hold of. Oh, come on. Just something that I don't keep smashing all the time. Right, at least we can get this item. Hopefully it's a better sword than what we've got. Oh, it gives an extra spread of stuff. So it's worth it, I suppose. We'll go carry and explore over here a bit. Won't be too much longer and we'll get another level and we can go increase our defences some more. I think battle geology is going to be a fairly good starting skill. Just kind of keeps us alive, because if you just can't keep yourself alive, you don't really get to do much in this game. And what we got? I always worry when it's like takes all that time, but I suspect it could just be generation routines or just adding the graphics. Oh, I keep forgetting that we've actually got the powers, so I'm going to have to try and keep on top of that. And deal with the existential raven, give ourselves some free money, because quite frankly it is free money and I should be doing this all the time. What a surprise, I failed to do that, so I'm just going to eat some food, keep our health up. And that was just plain old stupid. Now I believe, yes, this gives us the toxic resistance. Our mana regeneration should be good enough to handle this and give it to us constantly. Yes, and of course after all of that we're almost out of health, but we are going to level soon, so it might not have been worth getting it, but eating that food, but I'd rather be safe than sorry at this point, especially seeing that one critical hit and you're dead before you realise it. I've seen that happen a couple of times. Not really looking forward, and nor do I want to repeat that. Now, seismic uppercut, I think we'll get this and stick with this for the time being. Seismic uppercut does give us a nice ranged attack, and it is fairly often. Now we do get some gloves. We can swap between gloves and gloves. Nice. So you see with this, it gives ourselves a good ranged attack, and it kills it almost straight away. But also you can do stuff like stuns and stuff like that, which we kind of need at the moment. Help manipulate and control the territory. because it just goes through so quickly that you can use it most of the time. Oh well, I'll just go put on our new footwear. Every little bit helps in this game. And then we'll go start exploring. We're starting to get around a fair bit. Aha! That's one of the things we're after. So we can go visit the pocket dimensions. And then we'll come down and check out this door over here, as it's just going to be left. Well, at least we don't take too much damage from that. Oh yes, and the other thing is, gives ourselves some free money. Ooh, ouch. We did get some negative effects there. Hopefully they won't last too long. It's less than the money that we got, so we lose out a little bit, but not really. And then we got that bad credit, which is just slowly draining away. Now you see, that is pretty nice armour. And it gives some of that new stuff, which I still have no idea what it is or what it does. We got bad credit. I don't know when this actually wears off, or if it even does. In the meantime, we'll just kind of build up our money so we can actually afford to keep paying off the bad credit. Now I think, yeah, well, that's going to be quite good. Gives us 4 magic, some bit of magic power, but also, more importantly, gives us some additional attack. Bit of extra power just means we're going to keep causing more damage. We get ourselves a quest, and I think we're going to have to up our banker's skills, because I can't see us getting rid of this anytime in the immediate future. Our magic kind of is managing to regenerate just fine with the tourists, so we're not really losing out. In fact, I think it's maintained pretty constant level. As long as we keep on top of using this power, we can make sure our food doesn't get too low. And we don't need a vending machine at the moment. Well, that's got that thing out of the way. But we're still about halfway to next level, so we're going to need to grab some food. I think just get these tiny little bits and pieces out of the way, and then eat something a bit more substantial. With the something like not stop from something bloody, something swarm, something foreboding scribble, couch, crotch, couch. Oh, interesting. Wonder what they say. Well, at least we are still building up money even with the bad credit. Not quite what I meant to do, but we'll just nip back over there because we can grab this. And hey presto, we got our first boss. So, we're going to save the seismic uppercut. What we are going to do is we're going to position ourselves. First we're going to make sure that they can't use... We've got some additional defences. We're going to turn ourselves invisible. Then we can do a sneak attack. And then we can stun them. Just kind of ekes out the number of turns before they can land a hit on us. And hey presto, it works. Not too bad. We do have an increased trap site radius. That is going to help considerably. Means I'm not going to... Well, I still will, but I'm less likely to just blunder myself into traps. Yeah, I think we're going to be increasing the banking very shortly just to get rid of this bad credit stuff. We can't be dealing with just losing money all the time, especially when I'm trying to use it to build up our supply so that when we get to our first shop we can actually start buying things. And while we're at it, we're just going to nab that. Try and, well, thought I'd give it a go. Wasn't really going to do much to us. Ooh, can't miss out that. Oh yeah, go and get the money. Costs more to pick it up than did actually what I gained. Ooh. Will the... Oh, I see. If I go look over all of them, will I be able to decipher them, or... Unless it's going to heal me up. Now, banking. Dump toxic assets. That means we can just go, pow, get rid of that bad credit at long last. So we've now got a way of getting rid of stuff that's going to affect us. We'll just grab that rather than walking all the way around. Yeah, that's gonna give one more go on that. No, we'll find an alternative. There's not an alternative. Oh no, there is. Got to go all the way back and go around through the other door. I don't think I can really afford to just keep losing all that health all the time. And also the nice thing is with the dump toxic assets, you can use it just as an outright an attack, but it does work more effectively when you do have bad assets because you can dump them, give them to the other creatures. It helps also sort of like increase the damage as well. So for instance, I can do that. Oh no, I've killed him. If we go over here, we should be able to finish off this little bit of map and get to the other side. Or modular alchemy kit, and there we go. So for instance, you slap them with that, then you slap them with that, and you just end up killing them. Virtually no effort. And no, we're not going to have another go at trying to do that, but we will grab that rust. Oh well, didn't manage to get through that. What have we got over here? At least we got the ability to try keep going on this. Did manage to get it eventually. Now we are going to slap a few powers onto these creatures. Because if we do that, then we just get ourselves out of the way, and that was not a good position. Now we're probably going to need to deal with this creature first. Right, get ourselves into a little corridor and just have some pastries. Yeah, I know we're taking damage, but then I can do something like this, get a few extra turns, and screw up and die yet again. Well, you see, this is why I don't like going through the teleporters until I've kind of know where I'm going. Okay, this has not been a particularly successful playthrough. What we're going to do is we're going to leave it for the time being, and we're going to come back again later. Now, hopefully, I'll sort out my gameplay a bit, and we'll try and actually get further than the first level. Okay, hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you next time.